Hey guys, Kimball here, back again with another replay analysis. This time we're with Alex, doing some twos in the gold ranks, I believe. We'll just go ahead and dive right in here. First off, right off the bat, use those quick chats on the kickoffs, like especially for like this one. You don't need two people going for this kickoff, so establish who's gonna go and commit to that. Second of all, on your kickoffs, like you want to be hitting the ball with your nose, not the top of your car. And the reason behind that is like when you hit the ball with the top of your car, it's probably going to pinch up. And if you hit the ball with your nose, the ball will most likely pinch to the side. And, ideally you want to be between the ball and your goal. To get, absolute protection from the ball, for some reason pinching off the wall and going, centering in between, where the ball is now and your net. So just keep that in mind. This guy, what's his name? Octane Truth is definitely going to hit the ball in the center, and he's just by himself. So, just keep that in mind. Usually you don't send two people for a kickoff, so making really strong contact with the ball is more important. But since you guys had two people going for this, you guys win just by sheer force and covering both left and right sides of the ball. So try to only send one person for the ball if you can. Use the quick chats. This is fine here. Overall, I liked your field awareness too. Like you seemed to do a good job on that. I did have a couple notes on that, though. So, but overall, for being in the gold ranks, I thought you did a really good job of knowing your place on the field. For this, I would have loved to see you go for that a little earlier. I think I just said it in my last video too, but fast air lane will help you so much at these ranks. So, I'll run through that in free play after the video. On this, this is just bad rotation on your teammate's part. And look at it, looks like he's almost like considering going for boost. Let's watch how this rolls out from his perspective. He's waiting for the pass. Oh no, he's kind of running out of boost. Yeah, I don't know where he was going. He should have been, he should have been in the net. He shouldn't have been so far pushed up on this either. Like he's diving in here. So not exactly your fault there, but that's what happens when you queue solo, with console plebs. Kappa. Again, just, making sure you get contact with the ball with the front of your car. In this case, it worked out because this guy didn't even jump for the kickoff. Like he didn't even dodge into it, so you're automatically going to win because you're higher. But, hitting with the top of your car is not always the best, so just be aware of that. I'll run through in free play too, making good square contact with the ball. On this, so this is a double commit. Like you went for it and your teammate did also, because I think, in looking at it from your teammate's perspective, this looks like just a juicy pass. So he really should be going for this and you should kind of be holding back a bit. So I mentioned that I really liked your, field awareness. This is an area, where you could potentially work on that in terms of, switching on and off ball cam and seeing what your teammate is planning on doing here, because in twos you never want to double commit because there's no one else to back you guys up if it goes down, or if it doesn't work as you intended. So just be aware of that. Honestly, in the gold and platinum ranks, just being a safe, cautious, defensive, not passive, but defensive, safe, and cautious player will get you, higher ranked. So, and because of this reason, like silly goals in these lower ranks are totally avoidable. Like, this is totally avoidable. So just factor that in. Don't be so, you know, willing to let silly goals go into the net. You know, be smart. Try not to let stupid stuff go into your net if you can avoid it. Again, you know, you're kind of hitting the ball with the back of your car. That could have been so much more powerful, but it worked out. Nice pass. A little fast, but you know, not the end of the world. You just got a free teleport, so that's kind of nice here. Good challenge decision. Weird hit. Again, like hitting that with the front of your car would put you, you know, almost back on your wheels so that you could have followed that up on the wall. He's going for you here. You didn't get hit, so that's good. Nice job. Good rotation by you. That was almost an own goal. Good try. Nice awareness here. You go to net. He challenges. Good job. Weird hit. Again, like hit the ball with the front of your car. And if you can get it with the corners of the front of your car, or maybe you do there, it's just really weak. It's kind of like on your hood. Luckily it works out. You get a goal. Nice job. I think this is pretty much where the game gets better for you guys. Most of my comments were in the front part of the video. But we'll finish it up here. You're down by 1 point, and you make a nice little comeback. This, like, just when the ball is floating like that and you see your, you know, opponent going for an aerial, sitting there, I know you're probably trying to figure out what to do in a bit, you know, because, you know, the ball is coming at you. So, like, try to get into a better position so that you can, you know, respond to that ball a little better versus just sitting and waiting. Because a higher level, you know, opponent could have made something out of that. Luckily, you know, you're pretty good on the walls, it seemed like. You get a nice wall goal later in the video, too. So nice job, but could have been better, especially, you know, with a higher level opponent. It's kind of a funny goal. Just fast forward. You did a nice job there. Tied up 2-2. Nice hit. That's what I'm talking about, power shots. Nice hit with the front of your car. Rotations are good. You're a little close here, but they don't get any good clears. Nice job. A little fast for a pass again. Ooh, be careful there. That should have been a goal by them. Very close. Almost ended up with a goal from them, but didn't. That's good. A little sloppy on the offense there. Yeah, you both left the ball there. I think you're... Yeah, I mean, it's hard when you don't have comms and you're playing with random people. Yeah, ideally you just don't want to leave the ball, though. I'm sure you're aware of that. Nice job. That could have been so much better. Like, again, like fast aerial and some aerial confidence there would have gone a long way. Practice aerialing. You know, maybe in casuals, just go for every single aerial. Even if your teammate hates you, just turn off chat and fly at every ball. He hit you there, so that's a little unfortunate. You kind of didn't need to, you know, just give the ball away there, possession-wise, because no one was going for that. Just a little more field awareness in that regard could have gone a long way. Dribbling it, you know, maybe to the side and going up the wall or something. Luckily, they don't challenge. They're pretty passive here. Nice patience by you. Good, you know, you chose a good time to challenge there, which is good. Nice job. Rushing in like that can be really dangerous. There's no shot on this. You know, and there's a defender in the box, so rushing in, ooh, one good clear would have meant, you know, potentially a goal by the other team. Nice goal there. Nice job. And that's the game, pretty much. It's a nice win. Nice win there by you. So just to recap here. Kickoffs, hit the ball squarely with the front of your car. Be in between the ball and your net on the kickoffs. Only send one person, so use those quick chats. On offense, look for your teammate. It's a little hard. Sometimes, you know, you might need to use your swivel sticks, you know, your right stick to see, you know, where your teammate is, you know. It's not always easy to, you know, take off ball cam and look, but at higher levels, you definitely want to be looking around. So, that will definitely come, you know, with time. You'll get, you know, more used to looking around on the field and figuring out what's going on instead of just, you know, hitting the ball because you feel like you need to. Yeah, also, you know, square hits, power hits when you can. I'll run through those, you know, how I like to do those in a second. And fast aerialing and aerial confidence. So I think learning how to fast aerial would help you a lot. I do it all the time. It's really beneficial. I'll show you how I do it. And also just aerial confidence. So I really recommend, you know, doing maybe some aerial training and maybe just go into casuals too and just aerial at everything. You don't need to do anything fancy, just aerial at everything. Figure out, you know, what you can hit and what you can't. So that, you know, you have confidence in your aerial abilities. So with that, let's just, well, since we're talking about aerials, I'll go into that first. So, aerialing. So if you jump, but only just tap the jump button, you're only going to go so high. Same thing where if you double jump or if you do jump, you're only going to go so high. But if you hold jump, like holding jump will almost get you as high as a double jump, where if you just, you know, hit the button simultaneously like that. Now if you hold jump and jump again and hold jump, you'll get even higher. But like when you jump and hold jump, you reach your kind of maximum height after about a second. So for a fast aerial, you want to hold jump and boost and hold down at the same time so that your nose goes into the air. So here's an example of just jumping without holding jump and boosting and holding down. You know, you'll kind of see that, you know, you're going up, but you're not going, you know, fast or, you know, potentially, you know, to your full potential. But if you hold jump and hold boost and hold down at the same time, you'll go so much higher. You know, you can kind of compare to where where the goal is. You can see how long it took to get there, or where the crossbar is here. You get there maybe, you know, half a second faster if you hold jump. Let's keep this from going in. So it's the same thing. So if you hold jump and after about a second and a half, you hold jump again, all while boosting, you'll do what's called a fast aerial. So you get a lot of height in a very short amount of time versus, you know, this, you know, jumping twice. So again, just to rehash, jump, hold jump, and jump, hold jump again. So do that while boosting and holding down. You'll get so much higher, way faster than you could otherwise. So practice fast aerialing. That'll help you. And at the gold ranks, you know, if you're fast in the air and confident with your aerials, you'll be pretty darn hard to beat. So yeah, try that out. Try fast aerialing. Next was just, you know, power hits. So power, you know, getting power on the ball to me is really, really important. And, you know, at the gold and platinum ranks, it'll help you, you know, get hard hits that will be hard for your opponents to either save or block. So how I like to get, you know, power touches or power hits is to do what's called a volley or a half volley, which is basically just hitting the ball on its bounce as it's going upwards. So see, once it bounces, I'll hit it once it's kind of going up, and you'll get much more power on it. This is, of course, you know, versus, you know, hitting the ball with the back of the car. When you hit the ball with the back of the car, it's not as powerful as it is with the front of the car. You know, even like the front corner of the car is the most powerful place to hit the ball with. So you want to try to hit the ball with the front of your car if you want power on it. You get much more power on the ball if you're hitting it with the front of your car. So practice that. Practice hitting the ball as it's bouncing upwards. Hopefully this will come out. Yeah, kind of. There we go. Like, see how powerful that was? Like, that wasn't even great. Like, it could have even been better than that, but use the back of your car for things like flicks, you know? Or, you know, there's times to use the back of your car too when, like, or like the top of your car, you know, to potentially get the ball over somebody. But that's so weak. So try hitting it with the front of your car. You know, it'll help you a lot. Again, just waiting for it to bounce when it's going up. Look at that power. You can do this just in free play. Just make the ball bounce. Watch, this will be so strong. It has a lot of like up and downward momentum. When you add, you know, a bunch of forward momentum to it, it'll just go so far. Like, look at that. Watch the replay on that. So I hit it right as it started to begin going upwards. Try that out. Look at how hard that was. Top left corner. So practice these things. You know, fast aerialing and getting good power hits will definitely help you a lot. Anyway, I hope this is helpful, Alex. Let me know if you have any other questions. We're here to help. Shoot me a PM or message us in the coaching channel. Yeah, we're here to help, man. Let us know if you have any questions. Peace.